Yo, yo, yo. As you can tell by the thumbnail and by the title of this video, I am going to be doing my top 10 GOATs of the women's division and the tag team division. I am going to be doing the men in a separate video because doing top 10 men, top 10 women, and top 5 tag team in one video makes it way too long. So I'm just going to do women and the tag team division in this video, and then in the next video that you see will be, in my opinion, the top 10 men, greatest of all times. So it is going to be the GOATs of the women's division and the GOATs of the tag team division. Like I just said, this is my opinions on who I believe are the GOATs of the tag team division and the GOATs of the women's division. So if you disagree, that's a you problem, because again, this is my opinion. If you feel free to let me know who your GOATs are. You don't have to do 10 and 5. You can just do the top 2, top 1, top 3, however many you want to do, because I would love to hear the reasons to why your GOATs are your GOATs. So definitely let me know in the description down below who are your GOATs for the women's and the tag team division. I also want to say before I crack on with this video that yes, I am wearing the same t-shirt as I wore in the WrestleMania 41 prediction video, because I am filming multiple videos on the same day. So that is why I'm in the same position and wearing the same t-shirt, because I am filming, again, multiple videos. I am also going to be filming a lit playlist video today as well, that obviously won't be uploaded today, but I am going to be filming a lit playlist video because I haven't done one since 2022, and my music has changed a lot since 2022, and I'm just very interested to film it and then look back on it to see if my music has changed since today. I also am going to be doing, I don't know if I'm going to be doing them as a collective video in one or separately, but I have got a WrestleMania shop, elite and basic figure haul coming out for you guys. And I also have a WrestleMania Euro shop video coming out for you guys in the next couple of weeks, because at this current moment that I'm filming this video, I am ordering them next week, everything next week. So when they turn up, I am going to be doing a video on that. Again, don't know if I'm going to do them separately or together. I probably will do them separately, but I'm not too sure yet. But I think it just depends on how they turn up. But yeah, so you can look forward to those videos coming out soon. So we've got 4 videos right there coming out, and then the 5th video idea that I have that's going to be coming out in the next few weeks or whenever I decide to upload it is a WWE figure haul, because I have a lot of new figures that I didn't have when I last done a figure haul. So I am also going to be doing that as well, but after my new figures that I am getting next week turn up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like and comment and subscribe if you do. And again, let me know all your GOATs in the description down below. Don't let me know your men's. Let me know your men's in the next video that I upload when I talk about the GOATs of the men's division. So just let me know your GOATs of the tag team and women's division. I'm going to start off with the women's, because there's 10 women that I've got as GOAT, and I've only got 5 as the tag team GOAT. So I'm going to start off with the women. I'm going to go from number 10 being the least goated, and then number 1 being the goated. So the greatest of all time, in my opinions, again. So number 10, I have got Mickie James. I believe she's one of the few women that started this whole women's revolution. She done what she could with the little that she was allowed on TV back when divas / women weren't allowed to have as much time as they do now, and I feel that she's on my top 10 because of that reason, because she worked her character so well, and she'd done so much that she done as much as she could, sorry, for how little time she had. It was very close with Mickie James, Beth Phoenix and Natalya. But the reason I gone for Mickie James is just believe, personally, in my opinion, that she's an overall better wrestler than the other two, and she's also won more championships than the other two, I believe. She definitely has, and obviously she still sort of wrestles now, and she has had a great career in also TNA as well. This is based on WWE, but she has had a good career in TNA also. And her rivalry with Michelle McCall alone just makes me put her in the top 10 over Beth Phoenix and Natalia. But it was very, very close between those three. So yeah, I have put I have put Mickie James, sorry, at number 10. Number 9, I have put Rhea Bloody Ripley. I just feel the little time that she's had on the women's main roster, she has really like come into her shell like so quickly and has gained stardom with the fans so quickly, and just her style of wrestling, and just the fact that she's also a multi-time women's world champion and a tag team champion, I believe. Yes, I think she won the tag team. Yes, I'm pretty sure she has. Yeah, I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that she's won the tag team championships, but not. I think she only won them once or maybe twice. But you can't not put Rhea Ripley in the women's division. She's done so much in such a little time, like I said, that she's been on the main roster. Her rivalry alone with Liv Morgan, her rivalry with Becky Lynch, her rivalry with Charlotte Flair, her rivalry with other groups in the terms of men and women when she was part of the Judgment Day. Her wrestling style also is so different to women's wrestling in the past and now, that I just believe that, like I said, what she's done in such a short span of amount of time and how many times she's been women's champion already, just for me puts her in number 9. I do believe that she will be higher, but she's only been in the WWE for not very long. So especially that I'm talking of the main roster, not NXT. She hasn't been in WWE for very long, and also she's also a Royal Rumble winner as well, like very early on in her career on the main roster. So that alone as well just puts her in the top 10 GOATs for me in terms of the women's division. Number 8, I have just got to quickly put my phone on charge because it's on 15%, so just hang on bear with me a second. There we go, sorry about that, I just had to put my phone on charge because it came up that it was on 15%. Number 8, I have put, it was very close with putting this person at number 9 and then putting Rhea Ripley at number 8, but based on this person, for me, starting the women's revolution, I have put Paige at number 8. I do believe that Paige would be higher in the GOATs if she was able to wrestle longer in the WWE, but obviously she had to retire in 2018 due to a neck injury, so she was only in the WWE for main roster for about like almost 5 years, so let's say four and a half years. So she didn't really get to shine as much as she could have done if she didn't get injured, because she would have been a part of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. She would have been a part of the Money in the Bank. She would have been a part of a Hell in a Cell, a Steel Cage, a TLC, a ladder match, whatever else that WWE stipulations that they do, that the men do. I think she would have been a part of that. But it's just unfortunate that she got injured so early on in her WWE career that it's kind of made her go from maybe in the top 5 to being 8, very close to being a 9, just space that she just couldn't show her full potential. But obviously she's not retired anymore. She's left AEW, so she could come back to the WWE and have a rivalry with Rhea Ripley, have a rivalry with Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and multiple other women that are in the WWE currently right now. She could become a tag team champion with Rhea Ripley. I think that would be fucking sick, and I feel like that will elevate Paige up in the ranks of the top 10 goats of all time. But based on the WWE career that she has, I have put her in A above Rhea Ripley, just for the simple fact that they've had a similar length of career, but Paige started the women's revolution. So, well, one of the women that started the revolution. So that's why I have put her just above Rhea Ripley, and I've also put her just above Rhea Ripley because she won the Divas Championship against AJ Lee on her first match on the main roster after WrestleMania 30. So that is also another reason why I have put her at number 8, and also her rivalry with AJ Lee was fucking amazing. So that is why and also before I get on to number 7, she's also a great fucking wrestler as well. Absolutely incredible. And really elevated the women to be more than just punches and kicks. Like, she elevated the women to make more women in that division that she was currently in to do high flying and more risky moves as well. So that also makes me put her at number 8. So yeah, number Paige. Number 8 is Paige. Number 7, I have put Michelle McCool, because I believe that she was one of the few women at that current time to really push the boundaries in terms of being a little bit reckless and a little bit rule breaking, to try and elevate the Divas division as much as she could. And for what little the women's roster had and for what little time that she had, I believe that it elevated her to be one of the GOATs of the women's division. And she's also incredible in the ring as well. And her her rivalry with her rivalry with Beth Phoenix and Natalya as well, and her comedic tag team partner Layla, and then both having half of the women's championship. That was absolutely hilarious. And yeah, and the fact that she's a multi-time Divas champion as well just puts her up there as well. So I have put Michelle McCool at number 7. Number 6, I have put Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was very close to being number 4, but I have put 2 other people at number 4 and 5 above her that I will get onto in a minute. But I have put Becky Lynch at number 5. Obviously, Becky Lynch is a Royal Rumble winner, a double champion in one night at WrestleMania in 2019 when she won the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, and that match itself was one of the best women's matches of all time. Her rivalry with Trish Stratus, her rivalry with Bayley, her rivalry with Rhea Ripley, her rivalry with Liv Morgan, her rivalry with Charlotte Flair, the fact that she was one of the pioneers of the women's division as well puts her up there in the GOATs. And the fact that she's not been in WWE for like long amount of time. She's done so much in her career already, and she's still got so much more left in her that she could do. So we need her to come back. Like, Becky Lynch, you need to come back. So I have put Becky Lynch at number 6. Yeah, number 6. Number 5, I have put, again, it was very close with Becky Lynch being number 4, but I have put Becky Lynch number 6 based on the 2 people that I put number 5 and 4. But number 5 and 4, I'm going to put them together. I have put Trish Stratus at number 5 and Lita at number 4. Because Lita and Trish Stratus were the first women to ever main event a Raw show. So I can't not put them below Becky Lynch when I believe that those two were the start of the Divas getting a little bit more attention, and then it kind of dipped a little bit, and then when Paige joined the company, and Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella and Natalia and all of these other people, Charlotte Flair, the list could go on and on, but just they're the people that I've just got on the top of my head. And then it started to pick up again, and then the women's revolution happened, and then the others joined in when that whole thing happened with Stephanie McMahon coming out saying that they're now going to be recognised as women, and obviously the Royal Rumble started. I do believe that Lita and Trish Stratus are the two women to really kick that off, because their rivalry was absolutely incredible. The match itself was absolutely incredible. I put Lita above Trish Stratus just for the simple fact that I do believe that Lita is better in the ring than Trish Stratus is. Only just though, and also Lita being part of being part of the tag team with the Hardy Boys, also for me puts Lita just above Trish Stratus. And also she's a women's champion as well, and so is Trish. But I do believe that Lita is only just above Trish Stratus, but it was very close. But yeah, they are my 5th and 4th goats of the women's division. Number 3 is going to be a bit of a controversial one because people don't like this person for whatever reasons and think that she's rubbish. But I have put Nikki Bella at number 3. The reason I put Nikki Bella at number 3 is because, for one, she is the longest Divas champion of all time. For 2, she had a fantastic rivalry with her own sister when it came to her sister having a match with Stephanie McMahon. She had an incredible rivalry with Paige, an incredible rivalry with Charlotte Flair, an incredible rivalry with Becky Lynch, an incredible rivalry with AJ Lee, that I just couldn't not put Nikki Bella in the top 3. She's also a SmackDown Women's Champion as well. So I believe, I'm pretty sure she won the SmackDown Women's Champion. Yeah, I could be wrong on that one, but I swear I've seen her with it. Like, I'm fucking visioning it in my head that she won it against someone. I think she did. I remember her holding the blue championship, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just visioning that. Even if she hasn't won the SmackDown Women's Championship, she is still in the top 3. So that doesn't change anything. But I feel like she's won that. But like, I can't exactly remember. My memory is honestly terrible when it comes to wrestling, because so much goes on in wrestling. I just completely forget what was when, who was what, and yeah. But I can't not put Nikki in top 3. People will say that Becky Lynch is better than Nikki Bella, and I won't think you're wrong for that opinion, but based on Nikki Bella being being the longest Divas champion of all time and really helped the women's revolution, I just couldn't not put her in the top 3. And also her tag team with Brie Bella as well, her whole what was I going to say? The whole character work that she did with Brie Bella when they were a tag team, and the fact that they swapped each other out to help win matches. They cheated pretty much to help win matches. That alone as well just helps Nikki Bella. I'm sorry, Brie, but Nikki's just way better than Brie Bella. I'm very sorry, but she is. And I just feel that if Nikki Bella like properly came back now and had a rivalry with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair and Io Sky, and so many others, that she would really help elevate them as well. So that is also another reason why I put her in the top 3, because I really feel that she would help elevate these younger talents even more. Sorry, I just burped. Sorry. Is also another reason why I put her in the top 3. Number 2, I have put AJ Lee. Like, you can't not put AJ Lee at number 2. Even number 1. But for me, I have put AJ Lee at number 2, just based on the simple fact that if she stayed on with WWE and was part of the women's revolution, and was part of Royal Rumbles and Money in the Banks, Hell in a Cells, etc., I do believe that she would be number one over the person that I have put number one. But based on the simple fact that she was only a part of the Divas Revolution, I have put her at number two. The reason I put her number two is her character work alone puts her at number two. The fact that she's a multi-time Divas champion, the fact that she can work you on the mic, like she is absolutely incredible on the mic. And also her rivalry with Paige, the fact that she was also a tag team with Paige was absolutely fucking incredible. Her rivalry with Nikki Bella. I just feel that as much as people love AJ Lee and want her to come back, I don't feel she gets enough credit in terms of the GOATs when it comes to talking about who's the GOATs of the WWE Women's Division. I don't feel like she's talked enough there in that sort of aspect. But for me, she's number two because I just feel the fact that everybody wants her to come back so badly also puts her in the top two of the greatest of all time, because a lot of people that I haven't put on their list, they're not really spoken about to come back, but AJ Lee is. So I couldn't not put her in the top 10, and I would love for her to come back. So yeah, AJ Lee is number two. The person that I put number one is going to cause a lot of controversy because people seem to hate this person and think that she's terrible, but I have put Liv Morgan at number one, and I believe, in my personal opinion, that Liv Morgan is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. How fucking incredible she is in the ring, how good she can work a character. Every single character she's been given, she has worked it to the best of her ability. The multiple rivalries that she has been a part of that are just absolutely incredible, and the fact that she was one of the women that get left out of the talks of helping the women's revolution just based on how different she looked. Even though she had blonde hair and the classic wrestling woman's look was blonde hair, she looked very different. Her structure was very different, and the way that she wrestled was just very, very different. And she's also a Money in the Bank winner, a multi-time women's world champion, a multi-time tag team champion as well. She also is the first ever crown jewel champion. And she's just doing incredible work with the Judgment Day, and she's keeping the Judgment Day alive, because it was sort of like going downhill, and then Liv Morgan, I feel, has really helped elevate it a little bit and got people a little bit more interested in the Judgment Day situation. Fucking hell. So in my personal opinion, just based on character work alone, rivalries alone, mic skills alone, her skills in the ring, what she's done as a tag team, what she's done as a single competitor, she's also helped I can't even think of the word now, elevate the women's division, and the fact that she's a multi-time tag team and women's champion, I believe that she's number one. So I have put Liv Morgan as the greatest of all time. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments who your GOAT of the women's division is. But personally for me, they are my top 10 GOATs of the women's division. Straight on to the tag team division. I've only got 5 tag teams. And I'm going to go from number 5 to number 1, like I've done with the women's. I've gone from 10 to number 1. 5 being, I believe, the least goated, and then number 1 being the greatest of all time. Number 5, I have put a tag team that was part of the first ever TLC match at WrestleMania 17, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe it was WrestleMania 17, is Edge and Christian. Like, you can't not think of the tag team and then not put Edge and Christian in your top 10 or top 5, because they are one of the pioneers to really elevate the tag team division, and to elevate the tag team division that they're more than just fighting in the ring, that they can also be a part of massive matches, aka a TLC, a Hell in a Cell, a Money in the Bank. Like, they can be a part of like multiple other situations instead of just one-on-one normal matches. Not one-on-one, two-on-two normal matches. So I have put Edge and Christian at number 1. They are also multi-time tag team champions. Their single careers alone puts them in the GOATs of all time. Especially Edge. No offense to Christian, but especially Edge. Christian didn't get to shine as much as he should have done. And it's unfortunate that we didn't get to see Edge and Christian in the late 2010s, because obviously Edge had to retire in 2011 and then Christian left like in 2015 or 14, one of the two, or 16. I don't exactly remember when he left, but I know he left not long after Edge retired. So it's unfortunate that we didn't get to see what they could do with the current division that WWE had at that current moment in 2011 onwards, and even now. Because obviously they're both in AEW. But yeah, I couldn't not put Edge and Christian in the top 5. Number 4, I have put the Usos. Like, come on, the Usos are in the top 5. Maybe for some people they are the greatest of all time, and I wouldn't disagree with you on that one. But personally for me, I have put them at number 4, because I do believe that there are 3 other teams that just outdo the Usos. But the Usos debuted on the main roster in 2010, because I remember getting into wrestling in 2010, and they had not long debuted against the Hart Dynasty, so Tyson Kidd and David Boy Smith, alongside Tamina as well. Not the Hart Dynasty, part of the Usos. And the fact that they are multi-time tag team champion winners, like they've won it so many times. I can't even remember how many times they've won it, but I know they've won it a lot. Their rivalries that they've had with Sammy and Kevin Owens, for example, because as much as they were part of a bloodline, they were also just the Usos as well. Their rivalry with Cody Rhodes and Goldust, their rivalry with The Shield, their rivalry with Team Hell No, so Daniel Bryan and Kane, their rivalry with the Hart Dynasty when they first came into the WWE, the fact that they have worked all of their characters so well. So obviously they were part of, they had face paint when they first joined WWE. Well, when they first joined WWE, they didn't have face paint, but then they went on to have face paint, and they worked that character so well. And they're both amazing in the ring as well. And then obviously they went on to be the Usos Penitentiary, where they were dressed kind of gangster in a way, and were absolutely incredible. And obviously they've also won the SmackDown and the Raw Women's Raw Tag Team Championships as well. And obviously being a part of the bloodline, that Usos as well. And their single careers as well have been incredible. Not so much Jimmy's, but Jay obviously has won the Royal Rumble, and he is also an Intercontinental Champion as well. And I just feel like they're both very good on the mic as well. Like they can both work a mic when they were when they were a tag team, and especially their rap that they done on Xavier Woods and Big E during the time where Xavier had some controversy with someone that I won't name because I just don't find it fair to keep bringing that situation up, but it was part of that promo and it was absolutely incredible to watch at that current time. So yeah, the Usos are number 4. Number 3, I have put, I guess you can count these as a group as well, but I have put G Generation X. Shawn Michaels and Triple H's rivalry with Legacy alone just puts them in the top 5 of greatest of all time, because that rivalry alone with Legacy was absolutely incredible. And honestly, everything that the whole group have done has been absolutely incredible. When someone says to you, think of a group or a tag team, a lot of people do go to G Generation X because Triple H and Shawn Michaels have had one of the best careers in WWE history. So I couldn't not put G Generation X at number 3. It was very close to them being number 4 and the Usos being number 3, but based on legacy alone with both of them, with Shawn and Triple H, I have put them at number 3. So yeah, I put G Generation X at number 3. Number 2, I have put The Shield. Like, I'm so grateful that I got to watch the beginning of the Shield debut and what happened in 2014. As much as I absolutely hated Seth, it really did elevate all three of their careers after that situation happened. And immediately when you think of the tag division, you think of the Shield, because what a debut they had when they came into the WWE and they attacked John Cena, and I hate saying this person's name because I just think he's absolutely disgusting and I just despise him for what he done to CM Punk, but Ryback. Yeah, and the fact that they had a rivalry with the Brothers of Destruction, they had a rivalry with Cody Rhodes and Goldust, they had a rivalry with the Usos, they had a rivalry with so many legends in the WWE during their short time that they were as a trio or a tag team. And they're also a multi-time tag team champions as well. And they're also multi-time like singles championship whilst being a part of the Shield. So I couldn't not put Shield in my top 5. And personally for me, based on impact that they've had as a team in the 2010s, alone just puts them in the top 5. Because every time you think of the Shield, you think of the heel turn that happened with Seth, and you think of their debut. So you can't not put the Shield on there. They've had such an impact on WWE, and still to this day, everybody talks about the Shield. So you can't not put the Shield in your top 5. If you don't have Shield in your top 5, then that's a very worrying situation. Because Shield are in there, even if they're number 5 or number 10, they are in there somewhere. And personally for me, they're number 2. Number 1 are a team that I believe are the greatest of all time, and were also part of that TLC match in the at WrestleMania 17. And if you've been watching my content for a very long time, you know exactly who I'm going to put at number 1, and it is Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boys. Like, you cannot, again, I've said this every single time, but you can't not put the Hardy Boys in your top 10 or top 5, because they really, really elevated the tag team division to what it is today, and they are multi-time tag team champions in the WWE and in multiple companies. I am just based in some WWE, but they are multi-time champions in every company that they have been in apart from one. But they are absolutely incredible. Like, their single careers alone is just, they're both just absolutely incredible in the ring, incredible as a tag team. And the rivalries that they had as a tag team was just absolutely incredible. And the amount of times that those two boys or men put their bodies on the line for our entertainment, just, you can't not put them at number 1 for me personally. Like, you can't. Like, they're number 1. And the impact that they had on the WWE universe when they came back in 2017 at WrestleMania 33 alone. Not WrestleMania 33, sorry. No, WrestleMania 33. It was WrestleMania 33. What am I going on about? No, it wasn't. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was WrestleMania 33. Yeah, WrestleMania 33. Alone. Puts them, has earned them in the top 5, because everybody went absolutely crazy, and they went on to have a pretty decent career as well after they came back in 2017. It's just obviously a bit annoying that Jeff got injured, and it kind of hindered his career a little bit in WWE when he did come back. But obviously they've come back recently, being a part of NXT, and the pop that they get, you just can't not put the Hardy Boys in your GOATs of all time. And personally, the impact that especially Jeff had on me, I can't not put him on my GOATs of all time for the tags. So personally for me, based on championship reigns, championships alone, impact on the division, and the rivalries that they had, and the matches that they had, just the impact in the whole wrestling community that they've had, for me personally, the Hardy Boys are the #1 tag team of all time and the greatest of all time. So there we go, guys. They are my GOATs of the women's division and my GOATs of the tag team division. If you don't agree, let me know why you don't agree, and also let me know who your GOATs are for the women's and the tag team division. And yeah, I'm sorry this video is very long, but obviously there's a lot to talk about. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment, and I will see you in the next video that I do, which will be my top 10 GOATs of the men's division of all time. So yeah, this has been Charlie, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.